All right, this is the next video where I'm gonna test my carburetor repair. So I've got the plate on there, put a little more fuel in it. Everything's been reassembled. It's a little bit rainy here today. I'm gonna be starting it right out there. I'm gonna push this primer bulb, and I've noticed that when you have that gray plug that in there that I don't think does anything back here on the side of the carburetor, that this primer bulb is really tight to push, but sometimes they'll start. If you get the ones that have the white plug and it's got the hole in it, these things push a lot easier because the air is being drawn in through that little jet. But we'll see. I think I've cleaned the jet out enough on the inside of the carburetor where I think it may run. So if it starts and runs, then it's repaired, because it was starting and stopping. It wouldn't run more than about 5 or 6 seconds. So let's see. I'm going to put it on the ground, and we're going to pull the cord on this mower. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cord on this thing. I'm not going to run it for very long if it does run, but just to make sure it's not starting and stopping, because I don't want to be blowing a lot of exhaust into my garage here. I've got it pointing the other way, so that'll help some. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's all it was that little jet being too closed off from dirt, crud, whatever. I'm going to get a brand new. It's what Briggs and Stratton calls a cartridge. I want to show that to you, and it'll be easier to see on one of those how small that opening is and what it should look like. So hang on a second, I'll find one. All right, so I work on mowers all the time, so I ordered a batch of these. And sometimes these things they're so crowded up that it's easier just to replace them. Okay, so this is what a new cartridge looks like. And see that shiny brass in there? Believe it or not, there's a hole there. And all the fuel has to go through that tiny little hole inside that jet. And let me get my wires again. I'll show you why that other mower now runs when it didn't run before. See, the biggest wire I've got on here is not going to fit. Let's see. No, that's the medium. Yeah, here's the big one. Okay, here's the big wire. And see, that is That's too big. It's not going in there. So that'll tell you, see how thin that wire is? That's how small that opening is. And you can imagine how easy it is to get crud in there, especially if you're using the wrong kind of fuel that has ethanol in it. So the medium one slides right in there, just like it did on the repair I did. Once I felt that stuff break free and I had that wire slide in there, I thought, okay, I've got it. So just wanted you to see what a brand new one looks like and how tiny that opening is. And then you gotta keep it clear. So if your mower is starting and then stopping, pop this cartridge out and get you a piece of wire from like you'd get off a bread bag tie and strip the plastic away or the paper, and you'll be left this little tiny wire, and put that in that hole. You'll feel it slide in, work it around in there and clean it out. And then I showed you how to separate this. The new ones have a little rubber gasket there, which is nice, I guess, but it's the ones you get original equipment don't have that. So I'm going to put that back in place. All right, so I just wanted you guys to see that. But this mower is running. I'm just going to, put a little soap and water on the wheels, clean it up a little bit, and that mower is going to be good to go. Thanks for watching.